we're going to practice our new show strategies, our new subderivation strategies with 1, 0, 30. So let's go ahead and show the conclusion. Assume CD. Good. Let's show the consequent, and let's make an indirect assumption. Let's bring in our premise. We have only one premise. So this derivation looks stuck. Nothing we can do. Line 5 is a conditional. If we had the antecedent, we could do MP. If we had the negation of the consequent, we could do MT, but we don't have either of those. That's really all we could do, and we can't. So the derivation is stuck. So we need to do a subderivation. So what subderivation do you think we should do? Can we do show cons? No. Show cons applies when we're trying to show a conditional, but right now we're trying to show just R. So show cons does not apply. Can we do show unneg? No. We do show unneg when we have the negation of a conditional and we want to get the unnegation of the conditional, and so that we can then apply ID. But we don't have a negated conditional, or a negated conjunction for that matter, so show unneg doesn't apply. So what should we do? Well, we want to do a subderivation that will let us use line 5. What would that be? Well, how do we use line 5? We can do MP or MT. So we could get the antecedent and then we could apply MT. So let's try to get the antecedent. We'll say show antecedent of 5. If we can complete this, we'll say 5, 6, MP, and hopefully we'll be able to do something with negation R and then negation S. Who knows what, but hopefully something. So we want to try to get show if Q, then not S. Okay, well, so what should we do? Well, we could say assume CD. Can we do anything with Q? No, not really. Are we stuck? Well, you might think we are, but let's think about this a little bit more. What do we need to box and cancel line 6? We need negation, negation S, because that's the consequent, and then we can apply CD. Do we have negation, negation S? No, but we can get it because on line 2 we have S, and we can apply double negation to 2, giving us not S. We don't even need line 7. We can just apply double negation to line 2. We get not S, and we will then apply CD, because it's the consequent. This is, again, this funny way the conditional works. If you have the consequent, the conditional is true, given what our arrow symbol means. Okay, so we have 6. Why did we get 6? Because it's the antecedent of line 5, so we can take 6 and combine it and together with 5, apply MP, and we'll get not R, then not S. What can we do with line 9? Well, line 4 is the antecedent, so we'll apply modus ponens with negation R, and if negation R, then negation S, giving us negation S. What can we do with negation S? Well, it contradicts line 2, so we'll bring down line 2, and we'll apply ID, and we're done. We box and cancel line 3, but line 3, what is line 3? It's the consequent of line 1, so we can apply CD to line 3, and that will box and cancel line 1, and our derivation is complete. So, just an example of using this show antecedent. When we're stuck, and all we have, and we don't have, there's no consequent, we're not trying to show a conditional, and so there's no consequent to show. We don't have the negation of a conditional or conjunction, and so there's no unnegation to show. What might we do? Well, if we have a conditional that we haven't used, we can try to show the antecedent so that we can then do MP with it. We don't know how that will help us, but it will probably help us because it will give us something new to work with. And indeed it does, and this combines with our old line negation R to move the derivation forward, and we complete it. So, that's show antecedent, very helpful strategy. We prefer show cons and show unneg in general because they let us box and cancel right away, but there are times when we can't use either of them, and when we cannot use show cons and we cannot use show unneg, then we say, aha, let me do show antecedent if I have an unused conditional, so I can do modus ponens. Okay, so let me know if you have any questions. Good luck with your derivations.